So in the last episode, I talked about data stores and how to save data with for loops and basically made a program reinforcing the stuff that we learned prior. If you don't understand that, I highly recommend watching the videos that are linked in the description or watch it again or ask for help. I'm always available for help. Now, in this episode, I'm actually going to be talking about tuples and what they are. So, a tuple is essentially. Let me pull up a script. I still have the data store script. Let me delete this. So, a tuple is essentially a multi-assignment variable or an object that contains multiple things. So, for instance, local a equals 1, 2, 3. This would be considered a tuple. I don't know if Lua supports tuples. Let me actually try this. Yeah. So Lua doesn't support tuples like that. Let me actually put it in parentheses. Maybe that'll. Yeah. So Lua doesn't support tuple lists like Python, C Sharp, and C++ does, but you can do to use tuples to multi-assign variables. So normally, if I wanted to get baseplate, I would go game.workspace.baseplate, and then what if I wanted to get server storage? Game.server storage, right? And then what if I wanted to get replicated storage? Game.replicated storage. So you can actually shorten this to one line by simply using a tuple multi-assignment method by just doing this, comma, comma. Then you go here. So the server storage. So we assign a base plate. Then we separate it with that. Now we assign that. So let's take a look at this. What's happening here? So I am creating multiple different variables, right? I'm gonna space them out so you can see them easier. We have base plate. This is base plate. We have server storage. This is server storage. We have replicated storage. This is replicated storage. Now, if we run this, we notice, hey, there's no errors because you can do this in Lua. And I'm going to actually print out baseplate, server storage, and replicated storage just to show you that they do indeed exist and they are valid variables. As you can see, it prints out all of the items. Now, this is very useful for shortening code. For instance, if you needed to get the player's health, the player's character, and the player's whatever, and you could do that all in one line instead of 7 different lines, or the player's humanoid all in one line, you could go local player character humanoid health equals 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever variables you want to assign it to, or whatever item right here, right? Whatever object you want to assign it to. So right now, player's 1, character's 2, humanoid is 3, health is 4, but that's just an example. If you want to get them, and if you wanted to have a shorten your code, and you have tons and tons of variables, it helps a lot. What else can you do with this? I mean, that's pretty much multi-assignment things. I was just making this video to show you guys, hey, you can shorten your code. If you have any questions, DM me, and I recommend watching the series if you haven't. See you next episode.